Hello viewers. What's really happening with BTS? A deep dive into the rumors surrounding Jungkook, Taehyung, and HYBE. But first, before we dive into this whirlwind of secrets and surprises, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and make sure you've got notifications on. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Lately, the global fanbase of BTS has been stirred by a wave of alarming rumors. At the heart of the conversation are Jungkook and Taehyung, also known as V, who have found themselves unexpectedly under the spotlight amid growing speculation about BTS's future. Some have even gone as far as to question whether this could mark the beginning of a collapse for the group that has become a global symbol of unity and success. South Korea's entertainment world has once again been shaken by an unexpected report that raises a troubling question: could BTS be on the verge of breaking apart? Their historic legacy, solidified through international accolades and cultural influence, now seems clouded by uncertainty. HYBE, the powerful agency managing BTS, is facing internal issues that may threaten its very core. It all began with reports that Taehyung was opting out of BTS's anticipated comeback following his military service. While this seemed minor at first, things quickly escalated when Jungkook, the youngest and one of the most globally adored members, was said to have left South Korea without any explanation of his destination. This led to growing suspicion: was this simply a coincidence, or was there a deeper issue unfolding behind the scenes? As speculation mounted, some sources pointed to creative differences and internal conflicts, while others cited burnout and the emotional toll of being in the public eye for years. Yet, the lack of any clear response from HYBE only intensified concerns. An anonymous source close to BTS management claimed that Taehyung had disagreed with the creative direction proposed for the group's next comeback. According to them, Taehyung wanted something more personal and emotionally grounded, while HYBE allegedly favored a more commercially driven concept, designed to appeal heavily to the American market. His supposed withdrawal was not just a disagreement over music; it was believed to be driven by personal stress and a feeling of being emotionally unready. Taehyung had previously compared fame to a cage without walls, and many fans began wondering whether this was the moment he decided to step back for his well-being. Meanwhile, around the same time, Jungkook was reportedly spotted traveling abroad. Although details were initially scarce, rumors soon circulated that he had gone to the US, where he has numerous industry ties. Some suggested he was meeting with his own team of independent managers and American music executives. Could Jungkook be contemplating a solo career away from HYBE? Or was he merely taking a break from the intense spotlight in South Korea? This isn't the first time Jungkook's travel movements have sparked concern. But this instance, timed so closely with Taehyung's rumored refusal, seemed too coincidental to ignore. Yet again, HYBE's silence spoke volumes. No statements, no clarifications, not even a social media update. Their usually active BTS channels became unusually quiet, making fans more suspicious. Was this the calm before a storm? Taehyung and Jungkook aren't just members of BTS, they're pillars of the group's identity and symbols of South Korea's global cultural influence. Their partnerships with artists like Charlie Puth and Coldplay and their presence at international events like the Grammys have cemented BTS's status as worldwide icons. If Jungkook truly plans to shift his focus towards solo projects in the US, and if Taehyung chooses to go his own way, it may present the most serious challenge to BTS as a unified group. While other K-pop bands have managed to survive the departure of one or two members, BTS is different. Their brand isn't only about music, it's about brotherhood and unity. Losing even one member would affect the soul of the group. Could BTS continue without them? Would fans still support a version of the group missing its foundational members? In the past couple of weeks, fans have picked up on small clues. Taehyung reportedly removed some BTS-related photos from his Instagram. Jungkook's social media, on the other hand, began focusing entirely on his solo accomplishments in America. Were these subtle signs of distancing, or just coincidental actions? Adding fuel to the fire, fan communities that work closely with HYBE have observed inconsistencies in promotional schedules. One prominent Twitter admin described it as a tug-of-war between what's being planned and what's being publicly shared. Some speculate that internal leadership disagreements within HYBE could be the root of this instability. Certain executives reportedly oppose the idea of pushing for a quick BTS comeback, believing the members need more recovery time post-military service. Meanwhile, investor pressure, particularly from stakeholders in America, is driving HYBE to act faster. Have business interests been prioritized at the expense of BTS members' mental health? Have Taehyung and Jungkook become silent symbols of rebellion against a system that offers no rest? This isn't just about an album. It's about how the entertainment industry often demands constant output without allowing artists to breathe. HYBE now stands at a crucial turning point, so does BTS, and the world is watching. But are these fears based on facts, or just rumors amplified by anxiety? Let's look at the real picture. First, there is no official confirmation from HYBE or Taehyung that he has rejected the comeback. In fact, he's still serving in the military. All BTS members are typically given time to readjust after their service. His absence from promotions isn't a sign of rebellion, it's part of the standard transition process. Second, the idea that Jungkook has permanently relocated to the US in protest is also unverified. While he has indeed been overseas and involved in collaborations, these are part of his music career, not an escape. He has continued to engage with fans through platforms like Weverse, and has never made any public statement suggesting he plans to leave BTS or HYBE. Fans have misunderstood periods of silence or solo activity as signs of division. But BTS members have always been encouraged to explore their individual artistic paths. There's no evidence, financial, managerial, or otherwise, that HYBE is undergoing a crisis due to internal rebellion. On the contrary, the company is expanding, investing in new ventures, and strengthening its global reach. The truth is, BTS is not falling apart. They're evolving. Solo projects, travel, and time away from the group aren't signs of betrayal, they're part of a broader, healthier strategy for sustainability. HYBE's silence, in this context, may actually reflect a commitment to protecting the artist's privacy and not exploiting every internal matter for public appeasement. There has been no official announcement canceling BTS's comeback. In fact, 2025 has been hinted at as a key year for their reunion, with Jin already back from military duty and others set to follow. Fans should view this. And don't forget, if this moved you, subscribe to the channel. Because these aren't just stories. These are truths hidden in plain sight, waiting to be uncovered. We'll see you.